let's talk McLaren.
Oh,
Cause, dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about McLaren, dude. Now I know it's just testing. It's testing, right? Okay, yeah, shake. It's testing, dude. They look raggedy as hell.
The worst thing is though they were on a track that they were on last year because literally last year testing they had a similar mechanical issue that put a definite damper on their season.
Dude, they look raggedy as hell. Now, mind you, I know.
Telling me, and then on the back end, we gave Danny the boot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But apparently, it was the arrow, not the Indian.
Dude, look, this thing right here is it's a poop show, man. I mean, seriously, let's get real. You're the only team out there that was putting duct tape on your damn car. That's not good.
It is testing, but you are duct taping brake ducts.
You're duct taping, dude. I mean, come on, man. It's one thing, yes. You know, Mercedes had their car towed off. You know, a couple other folks, you know, yeah, they stopped on track. You know, oh, okay, that happens. You know, that's what you want to get through. Hydraulic issues, things like that. Okay, cool. I can get with that.
Literally,
but
working
you're taping.
The bugs out
you're
testing, but
right. But you're taping stuff. Like this is stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Like you should be over that.
The more telltale of that was the number of laps they put on track.
Yeah, dude. I have the laps right here. Right. Okay. So McLaren had 312 laps total.
I hate to say it so soon, but it looks like it's gonna be mid-season. They're still be working stuff out, big things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I've been waiting. We've been talking for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I want to talk about?
Go for it.
I want to talk Big Three.
Okay.
And more so, I want to talk about how angry I am. Enraged. At the amount of coverage I had to ingest over the last 72 hours. You know, and mind you, multiple media sources, right?
Yeah.
Newscasters. Mind you, F1 TV that I watch a lot of, but everybody's telling me, you know, wrap it up. The season's done. Red Bull's pulling in number 3. I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me that day one we've got the best car, we've got the best team, we've got the biggest smiles. It's ours to take. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I get it. They are defending champions, constructors and driver. That deserves an amount of respect. And yes, they get that. Okay.
This last season.
But the thing is you still have to race, right? You still have your strategies. And also, you know, we're not going to know anything until FP1.
23 rounds.
You know what I mean? FP1 comes in, then we're going to see, and then we're going to start seeing upgrades already. Talking about the Big Three, right? The thing is that I think that the Big Three is a representation of where we are as far as F1 technology and racing and, you know, how we're developing these cars. Because those are 3 distinct different ways that they've approached us.
Different ways of going about those regulations. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the thing is that everybody else behind the pack is kind of following Red Bull's cue, right? Which is expected. I mean, because again, that, you know, it happened when Mercedes was dominating and everybody was making little mini Mercedes. Yeah. The mini Mercedes, you know? So, but what I love, and we've talked about this, you know, outside of the show, is just about, the iteration, right? Iteration, you can't iterate yourself into innovation. And this is where I think Mercedes has made their bet, where I think they made their bet that, hey, we see this concept, this no side pod or minuscule side pod concept. We think that's the way to go. You know, our tests, our, you know, renders, everything, it seems like this is the way to go. So they made that jump, but now they got to fill in the gaps in, you know, in between, right? In between the old car and the new car. While they're doing that, they're betting that they can fill in the gaps quicker than Red Bull, than Ferrari can iterate their machines. Exactly.
Bring it in. Yeah.
So that's what that's ultimately, I think, what they're hedging their bets on. But if they can pull it off, man, you're gonna start seeing little mini Mercedes, you know, with that minimal side pod design, because, if it works, and again, it's a big bet and it's not a guarantee that it's going to work. But I just love the fact that they're trying it, that they're
I
trying
just
to
like that
innovate
they
like
went
that.
in a different design direction
Yeah,
and
just to see what
Yeah.
happens. And again, if it doesn't work, yeah, they'll have a little egg on their face, but again, it's all about learning the aero, learning what's going on with the ground effect cars and going from there. But I don't think they would make that switch if they weren't confident.
Absolutely. To make it such a monumental change from the rest of the grid, they know something that everybody else does not know.
Yeah, yeah.
They got a little more insight.
And then also with Ferrari and what they're playing around with, that piping on the backside, as far as being able to funnel that air, across the top, that backside of the engine, the engine cover. I think that's, and actually Mercedes borrowed a little bit from them on that design as well, on the backside. So, that looks good too.
There's no amount of air funneled on any part is going to bring enough Enzo insight into that team to bring that together.
And there we go. Look, there we go.
Let me get this straight.
Go for it.
We're going to fire the boss. You know what? You stink. We're going to bring in this guy. And now we don't stink?
Yeah, they have a culture problem, man. I mean, and
Absolutely.
the culture problem is the fact that you have a corporate entity that's too hands-on, and that's a problem. You can't have the owner of the team making GM decisions. Come on now.
But at the same time, and I hate to say it, but in a way, Ferrari is F1. There's no Sunday race without that red car out there.
Yeah.
There really isn't. It's the oldest car brand. It is F1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even when they don't succeed, to me, the fact they're out there every weekend is kind of to see.
Yeah.
Like, Enzo, we love you, baby.
Yeah. And yeah, man, I have to see what happens with the strategy, how that works, but then also that engine reliability, man. And that's another thing.
They're gonna come out hot and they come out fast. Hell, they might even take the first two races.
Yeah, they might.
That motor.
Yeah, man.
It's not gonna take them.
No, and the fact that they had to tone down the motor in those high altitude races, with Mexico and what was the other race right after Mexico? Oh man, what was it? Brazil. Yeah. So dealing with that, and they had to tone down the engine just to be able to survive it. Come on. That's not good. So hopefully,
definitely, for lack of a better term, they're behind it.
Yeah, no doubt.
On a slight different note, I'm gonna jump somewhere else. It appears that most of the teams have cracked the code on the porpoising.
Yeah. I mean, because of course they're going to bounce a little bit, but they crack the code because they can't ride as low. They pretty much know when their car is going to porpoise based on that ride height, and so far, that's what's been making it happen for Red Bull, is that they can run low. You know what I'm saying? Like, they figured it out where they can really run low. They can run lower than anybody, and right now everybody can't run that low because it's going to start the porpoising. So they got to figure that out. And maybe they already have, and they just don't, again, testing. So, we don't know. They may be, they may have already figured it out and just didn't want to, show it. But we're going to know on Thursday.
So yeah, and I do this every year. Before the season starts, I get all wound. I get wrapped around the axle on this times and this guy's telemetry, and 2 races in, none of that means nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like in 23 weeks, we're going to come back to this first show. I'm going, what were we talking about?
Yeah.
Depending on how things pan out.
Yeah.
But I can't. Yeah, but I'm super excited though. I really am.
Oh yeah, dude. I am definitely excited about
Waiting
this.
with bated breath.
It's gonna be, it's F1 racing, man. I mean, come on. It's a long winter. It was a really long winter. So, yeah, this is really gonna be exciting. I can't wait.
Two more things.
Go
before
for it.
we wrap it up.
Go for it.
All right. First things. Well, number one. Now, you can see slightly of my left shoulder. In my reporting, I may be slightly biased.
Just a tad.
I am at heart a Lewis
Just
Hamilton
a
fan.
tad.
I'm not gonna lie. Sir Lewis brought me to the sport personally, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
So, all day, every day, holding my breath for number 8.
Right. Right.
Now, I'm gonna put that on the side for a second because before we get out of here, I'd like to take a moment to Googleize one of my favorite drivers that will not be returned to the grid this year. That's your boy, Nicholas La Goat Latifi. So, Nicholas Latifi, correction, Nicholas Daniel Latifi.
Yeah.
Born 1995 on June 29 in Montreal, Canada. His X1 exploits include 61 race starts, 9 total career points. Well, anyways, he was on the grid. You know what I'm saying? But what I really want to drill down on, what I really want to drill down on is my man's he didn't crash. He had a bit of oversteer.
Yeah.
At the end of the season.
Yeah.
Led to a safety car.
Oh God.
Things happened.
Yeah. Things happen.
Championships would have changed hands.
Yes.
I didn't agree.
Yeah.
But I'm still here.
Yes.
So with that being said, Nicholas, go TV. Gone for Not Forgotten. I look forward to seeing Grosjean qualify you in IndyCar.
Nice.
But yeah, Jay, that's all I got. I'm really, again, testing.
Yeah, man.
I didn't want to get on here and spend 20 minutes conjecturing with you, using the litmus test of F1 testing to make some kind of weird prediction, but instead just kick it around. I really think the big three around mid. I'm going on a limb.
Okay.
Mid-season, we're gonna see a big shakeup.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we'll see shakeup. We'll see if Mercedes are struggling with the design, I think they will switch. But
here's the thing, though. I don't think they're struggling. Look at the track
I don't
record.
either. I mean, I don't either. But I think that they're fully bought into this style, this concept. But I don't think I definitely know they have a backup. You know, they definitely got to have a backup.
Absolutely, I really don't. I don't see them abandoning this concept. You know, mid-second season to do something else. I think they've cracked the code. They're just waiting to show it to us.
Okay. Look, I definitely want to see them get 8. You know, but most of all, I really want to see, you know, just so many battles. You know, and I want to see that three team battle that we were hoping to see last season.
Absolutely.
And we didn't get it. But I mean, we got a lot of comedy out of it because of, you know, Ferrari, you know, so many memes out of that. But also, man, the rookies, you know, the second year, because I really want to focus on the second year guys and the rookie guys just to see how that goes and how they battle, you know, and really see if this whole wind tunnel thing and the way that they're doing the money and the cap, how that's going to affect these teams second year in, you know, with these rules, and really see how this is going to work, man. It's exciting, man. Great time to be an F1 fan, for real.
Heck yeah, it is.
Yeah, man.
So for the sound of things, my children are destroying my house.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh. It's a wrap up. Look, that's the wrap up music right there.
There it is.
Time to wrap it up. But yo, Eric, as always, you know, it's been good to talk to you. Love talking F1. That's what we do. So thank you for listening. This is the first show of the E&J F1 podcast.